Oh, that's nice. The Saber Cat Frost Astronaut.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah. Ice Wolf 2500 MC, Mint Swamp Jelly, Noble River Hold Cinch Lion. Not too bad.
Oh, Jesus, a mint jelly.
Oh, a White
That's
River
hilarious.
Ice Wolf Pup. That's kind of cute. Outfit tokens. Free Vivek. I've got that one already. Okay. Alrighty. So I've been doing the Sigic Order quest. Not the one to get the timestamp, but just the quest for the Sigic Order itself. The Battle of the Sea Sloats. Need to fix Discord for a second.
No, you're probably fine.
No, I
Can you
want
hear
to
me?
put the overlay up so I can tell when Discord's not working.
Oh, gotcha.
But on for ESO. Is it on the game activity? I do have it on for ESO, so why could I not see it? Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. One hour 25 minutes for the crew. That's not too bad. That's better than last time. Oh, Planet Coaster has a update out. Oh, well, that's full. Scheduled to update tomorrow at 4:20 AM. Well, you're shitting out of luck for that because my computer won't be on then.
Hello?
Hello? Must have dropped to come back in again.
Yeah. Do you have hardware acceleration turned on by any chance?
I have no idea. Let me have a look.
Okay.
I'll find that again.
I forget where it is. It's either, I think it's under appearance, but I'm not 100% sure.
Appearance. Hardware acceleration. No, it's not.
Okay.
Should I turn it on? See how it works?
No, I'd keep it off. It's just grasping at straws.
Yeah, no, I'm not much the same at this point. I'm out of kind of ideas as to what it could actually be. And I've even tried streaming the last couple of days without streamer mode on, and that doesn't seem to be it either.
Yeah, that just suppresses some things like
it just suppresses overlay noises and whatnot.
Yeah.
wonder if it might be video card related or motherboard related. Because
Definitely
maybe
not
it's got
video
something to do,
card.
because my sound randomly drops out for a few seconds as well. So I'm wondering if that's a program. Maybe like the NVIDIA program, trying to take control of the computer rather than whatever else I'm running. Maybe I've got to make changes to the NVIDIA program. What do they call it? The GeForce Experience program?
That would be drivers, but you probably have your drivers updated.
Yeah, they're all up to date. We're actually
that wouldn't
further
really
up to
affect
date
your
than the
sound.
computer needs.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't think that would affect your sound. That would, like, if you're having some graphics problems or some crashing problems, that might fix it. But
yeah, see, I'm
the
still
audio.
scratching my head as well. So I was thinking about maybe submitting a ticket to Discord or whoever their company is and saying, look, I'm having issues with my Discord. This is what's happening. What should I check?
yeah, no, that's worth it. They often have a lot of good stuff to say.
So I don't even know unless I just Google, like, you know, Discord sound keeps dropping out, have to refresh Discord.
Yeah.
I think I've checked everything I can really check. I've checked for, made sure that the inputs and outputs are coming through my computer. I've checked, that all the settings are, you know, set correctly to what my computer would normally use. That still hasn't done it either. Just sort of scratching my head going, well, I mean, I'm sure it's probably something simple, but I'm just not sure exactly what it could be.
Yeah. I don't know either. I can't.
Yeah. It's one of those weird things that fiddling around and playing with it while you're at the computer could probably, you know, sort it out, but without giving remote access, I don't even know about how to go about that either. Without getting some like remote access thing and just letting you poke around, but even that may not do anything. Or worst case scenario, make it worse.
Yeah. Guy looked like he was riding a really fat goat. Don't know what it was.
Oh, the
but it
one I
looked
just
like a fat
passed?
goat.
That's the new
Yeah.
Indrik mount that I was working towards that I never ended
Oh,
up getting.
okay.
I didn't get that far. It's a little disappointing that I never actually got it, and partly it was my fault of not understanding the event properly. Instead of getting one of each ticket and collecting one of each, I collected three of the same. Three of the same one for the mount that I wanted. Apparently that's not how it was meant to work, so
Oh, that sucks.
I spent a good chunk of my time collecting feathers that I didn't need. So I probably would have done it because I only needed 4 and I had 3 feathers. And 2 of them were the same.
Ugh.
So it's not a total loss because any tickets that I had left over will go towards the next event, which is kind of cool.
Attention!
And then
Class
on
is
top
now
of
in
that,
session!
when the next event comes on, I'll be able to buy feathers and get them out. I'm sure they'll release it to sell at some point if I really wanted it. I don't really buy mounts unless they're like an exceptional mount or something. I won't buy one. I bought the cave bear when it was on sale. Cost me 100 crowns, so that was fairly cheap mount.
Yep.
But I don't know how people sink 5,000 or 6,000 crowns into a mount. That's
I don't know.
values for different things. That to me seems an excessive amount of money to spend on a mount.
No, for sure.
my stream cut out, is it?
Seems alright.
Oh, I'm still buffering on my Twitch thing. I'll refresh that. I saw it buffering a minute ago.
Oh, no.
So
No, you're doing
No
alright.
more stalling. Tell Raz what's happening at the Crystal Tower, now!
Is that working?
Climb the watchtower and see for yourself.
Why did you tell?
I don't know.
Dumbledore.
I thought I heard Wooten. Unless he came into channel by mistake. Yeah, it seems to be buffering again. What is going on?
Could be
10%
something on your download end. Oh, cause are you downloading the crew?
Yep.
That's what it is. Your download's being eaten up, but your upload's just fine.
So the stream itself is alright, but to me
Yeah.
it's looking like it's not.
Yeah, because the stream coming out is based on your upload, and your stream going into your browser is based on your download, which is being eaten up by, well, downloading. So.
The Crystal Tower isn't supposed to do that, yes?
The tower started glowing right before you arrived.
Tower started growing right before I arrived.
Raz was nearby when he heard that the Sapiarchs were up to something at the Crystal Tower. This one didn't expect the tower to start glowing. I hope this is the work of the Sijiks, yes? No, this is something worse. Raz feels it in his paws. Daedric Princess. Raz hates those things. And this one supposes that if Nocturnal takes control of the Crystal Tower, that would be bad for Somerset, yes? So that would be a yes on the bad for Somerset question. Infinite. A number so big it makes Raz's head swim just trying to imagine it. So what should we do about this? You have... So that is what the Sapiarchs are doing at the gatehouse. Raz should have known. Magic makes this one's first stand on end. Alright, let's go to the gatehouse and see how the Sapiarchs are coming along before something else happens to the tower.
The tower! What's happening?
Raz thinks this is bad. Come, my friend, to the gatehouse!
So why did I come up there just so I get back down? This kind of seems a little bit of a waste of time there.
Don't lose focus!
The diamond key! It won't meld with me! Keep trying! We need to open these gates! Time is running out. The Sapiarchs still haven't completed their ritual, and now Nocturnal has launched an attack against them. I sent Darien and Razumdar to defend the Sapiox, but the Daedra keep on coming. I'll stay here and try to assist with the ritual. You go and help Darien and Razumdar. We need to buy the Sapiox enough time to attune themselves to the Diamond Keys. While the Sapiox here work to attune themselves to the Resolute Diamonds, other Sapiox perform their parts of the ritual at the north and south platforms. Nocturnal has sent Daedra to disrupt the ritual platform.
Finish the ritual. We will keep you safe. Finish the ritual. We will keep you safe. This platform is safe. Go! Raz will finish up here.
Stay focused, Sapiarch. We'll deal with the Daedra. I'll finish up here.
The energy. Something feels wrong.
I think, damn it, no!
That was unexpected, yes.
The Sapiarchs are dead.
I knew this wasn't going to work. Speeding up the Sapioc ritual was a long shot at best. We should have had the Conclave working on a solution all along. The Psijics could have figured out how to attune the Resolute Diamonds. You're right. Even without the Right Master, we can still do this. I can take the Resolute Diamonds and return to Artaeum immediately. But, well, I'm kind of at a loss as to what we should do next. No, that was a bad idea the first time Lathan suggested it. I'll take the diamonds to our... Darian, gather the diamond keys. The Psijic Order will do what the Sapiarchs could not.
No, I'm done with the Psijic Order. Too many deaths, not enough action.
Raz will meet our friend in Alinor. You two do what you must. This one has seen many bizarre things working as an Eye of the Queen, but this may take the moon sugar cake. A strange dog walked up and spoke to Raz. That is what Raz said, a dog. It spoke words as clear as day. It gave me a message to give to you. The dog said you should meet it in the gardens because it had something important to tell you. Yes, Raz will go warn the Proxy Queen. That would be for the best. Just be careful, my friend. This one does not trust dogs, especially ones that talk. Talking animals, so unnatural, yes?
Talking animals, so unnatural, yes?
Am I
Says
drunk
the
or
cat.
is it me? I was just thinking the same thing.
Although I guess it depends whether you classify a Khajiit as just a cat.
I mean, there's, I guess, something else to it, but still.
I remember
Follow
this
me.
dog. This, if I remember
Oh,
rightly, this dog
it's
is the
Miko.
dog from Skyrim, and it's Clevigus
Yeah,
Vile's servant. Was his name Barabbas? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
Miko. Yeah, the dog's name is Miko, I think.
I think in ASA they call it Strange Dog.
It's me,
Because you don't know his
Barnes.
name
Wasn't that fun? Eyes is good for the digestion after all. Besides, I find that people look at me strangely whenever I start chatting in public. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell you that my master wants to have words with you. Where do you live? Under a rock? Everybody knows that Barbas is the hound of Clavicus Vile. Look, I was glad to come find you and get out of the house, as it were. Vile's fuming about how Nocturnal betrayed him. He just hates getting embarrassed. Probably wants to make some kind of a deal. That's his bread and butter, you know. Look, it's no skin off my nose, but it seems to me that Nocturnal irritated you even more when she evaporated your friend and took the Crystal Tower's heart. Head into the caves just north of the city. He told me he'd wait there, but not to take too long. Like I said, he's still a little upset about the Triad breaking up and all that. My master has been livid since Nocturnal betrayed him. That's why I've been keeping my distance. Do me a favor and try not to make him any more irritated when you talk to him. I to see something bad happen to you. Oh wait, no I wouldn't. What? You never heard of the Daedric Prince of Bargains? The ruler of the Fields of Regret and the Lord of Tricks and Wishes? Well, don't tell him that. He's upset enough as it is. He had such high hopes until Nocturnal betrayed their partnership. I'm Barvis. Sure, I may look like a talking dog, but I'm actually a talking dog. I'm my master's faithful hound and servant, although I have a tendency to annoy my prince. Not sure why that is. Anyway, this is just one of my favorite forms.
Another distraction.
Now, who's got a drink for me? You?
Enough, Silery. These mysterious deaths are our business to solve, not yours.
Look at that. You can follow directions. My master's waiting for you deeper inside.
So she said.
Wait, what did she say?
My master's waiting for you deeper inside.
Hey, yo.
Only on a
Hang
Friday.
on, is your stream still ruined? Maybe your stream might have frozen on me. Refreshing.
I can always pause this download anyway and
Nah, it might be something on my end.
commence it again once the stream ends.
Master! Mercy! No! Even in death they serve. So, the Hound found you. Good. Let's discuss an arrangement, shall we? Don't let these crumbled husks trouble you. I needed to vent my frustrations, and my loyal followers were close at hand. Yes, I did. I assumed Barbers would have made that clear. I admire your persistence almost as much as I hate the fact that you constantly oppose me. Still, Nocturnal couldn't dispatch you, which indicates you may be useful to me after all. We have a common cause now, you and I. A common enemy. Nocturnal turned her back on our alliance. She betrayed the Triad. Worse, she betrayed me. Consider my next words carefully before you respond. I can grant you access to the Crystal Tower. You killed my Court of Bedlam, Earl. You dispatched our pet sea slow. I hate you, but I also respect you. And I need your help to gain vengeance against Nocturnal. So I ask you this. How could you not trust me? Isn't the enemy of my enemy my friend? Upstairs, you'll find a key. With it, your Psijic friends can get you to my realm, where I can direct you to the Crystal Tower. Getting inside, though, for that, you'll need the Resolute Diamonds. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that. Haven't you learned anything? The Crystal Tower exists in all realms. In my realm, however, there is no gatehouse to block your way, just the tower's own defenses. And for that, unfortunately, you'll need the diamond keys. A problem, certainly, but one I'm sure you can overcome. Perhaps another prince will be willing to help you. I leave the details of that to you. Just remember this favor I have provided when you restore the tower and save your beloved Nern. I'm sure something of value will suggest itself when the time is right. I promise that whatever I ask for as compensation, it will not unduly cost you. Anyway, no more than you can afford. On that...
Can you hear me? I have troubling news. The Golden Knight has taken matters into his own hands. He set Lathan free and returned with him to Somerset. Who knows what all that time in Meridia's realm did to Darian's mind? He couldn't have gotten off the island without Lathan's help, and Lathan needed his assistance to circumvent the wards placed upon him. I need you to find out what they're up to. I sense Darian in Somerset's northwest region, but Lathan's magic prevents me from identifying a more precise location. Please, I need your help. The Resolute Diamonds are proving more difficult to unravel than I imagined, and there's no one else. I'll find you as soon as the diamond keys are ready to use.
No one plays me for a fool!
Far out. No. I can probably do that.
Enough, Silery. These mysterious deaths are our business to solve, not yours.
Swing by the Skullman, why not? If it's up, I don't think it is. Give that a second and jump up his toilet and move it.
cannot defy Nocturnal's will?
That's a big old
Hurry
stick
up,
for a little
Lincoln.
spider.
They could find us at
Yeah,
any
it
moment.
is.
Something's wrong.
Wrong? Why doesn't that surprise me?
I'm not sure if this is the right high elf. I think it's two-handed instead. I mean, dual wield instead of two-handed. So I'm going with like
Now,
a
don't
bow,
get mad,
and
but
then
there's a perfectly good explanation why Lathan
like
and
a
I
bow and
busted out of
then
Artaeum and came to this
two-handed or
charming
bow
little
and
hideaway.
dual wielding.
The intentions of the Sijiks are good.
Wait,
We're
like
running
you
out
have
of
this
time.
particular character,
From
you
what we
forget.
saw at the gatehouse, Nocturnal has
you're-
already
it's a-
taken
They have
control
the,
of the
you know,
Crystal
they
Tower.
have like attributes.
Drastic
start when
action
you
is
start
called
off
for,
with,
and
you know,
Lathan's agreed to
certain
put us in
people
contact
Right.
with
that are
Mephala.
decent with different types of things. And I can't remember high elf whether it's two-handed or
Or the dual
Not you.
wield.
oh, dual
I
wield.
knew I could count on you.
I think it's the dark elf. That's the dual wield.
Yeah, it may be. Which means I'll probably just use
If you
fire
want
stick
to-
instead, so I might actually jump onto that instead. Right Master's Gifted. That way I can use... Because the only reason I was kind of avoiding that is because I've got the bow already, so I didn't want two ranged weapons.
If you
Yeah.
want to
Guess that doesn't
return
make
me
that
to
big of a difference,
Artaeum, I
but-
won't resist you. But first, I need to find out if the rest of Methala's followers... I am, but I'm surprised that you'd go along with that. If we can get inside and reach Methala's shrine, I can attempt to make contact with my prince. Not exactly, but it's obvious to me that you believe that's what's happened. I need to see for myself. In any event, there's no harm in approaching Methala's shrine. I'm just a little concerned that it took me so long to open this door. It should have been a simple matter to identify myself and unlock the door. But the spells in place resisted me. It's as if I've lost my status as Methala's Earl. Or as if someone or something interfered with the place's defenses.
Right, about 29 minutes on the crew.
That's getting there.
So considering that I'm playing another game while streaming, it's not doing
How
terrible.
did this happen? My people should have been safe within these walls.
Nocturnal's been eliminating the sex of the other princes. Are you surprised she turned...
I recruited most of these men and women. I was responsible for them.
Come on, hurry up, get down the stairs.
Scout ahead and find the shrine. I'll stay with Lathan until he's ready to move on.
I'm not waiting for you.
It pains me that it had to end this way, but my mistress will not be denied.
Butcher! How dare you pretend to care about the men and women you slaughtered?
Every action I performed was in the service of Nocturnal's grand plan.
Lathan, she has my Dawnbreaker. Ask her if she'll kindly return it.
I never trusted Nocturnal's Earl. A dark elf in the court of Bedlam? It was unprecedented. Her daggers are as sharp as her temper. Nocturnal's champion is reckless.
Was that?
Quick to anger. We can take
Oh, can't see
advantage
that
of that.
happening.
Perhaps get her to slip up and reveal what's going on here. There's a scent of magic that makes my blood run cold. Nocturnal's magic is at work
Sure.
here. See how the Yagra have mutated into creatures of shadow? We need to follow Nocturnal's...
Have you heard that latest thing?
Champion of Nocturnal! What magic is this?
Which latest thing?
I've never seen anything
Apparently,
like it.
This
or
was
at least
always the plan.
according to
Nocturnal's
our
plan.
So Nocturnal did betray my
Oprah's
mistress.
potentially
Your
thinking
mistress
about
is
sticking
weak.
her hand up
Come with me,
for
and I'll show you what true power looks like.
sticking her hand up
We can't let them get
for
away.
potential presidency.
Oh,
I doubt it'll happen, but
I think that's been floating around for a little while. I kind of doubt it, though. After Trump being a reality star, essentially, I doubt she's going to go over too much better with either of the bases. She's not entirely well liked. You know, either way you split his politics, he's just not terribly well liked. A lot of that comes from his lack of public record, for whatever that's worth. Well, I don't want to say public record, but public service. You know, like he was completely independent. So I don't think that.
the
I think
latest
we're
thing
gonna
that at least I've reported over here is the fact that he's been caught out using his charity as basically a personal fund for.
No, I mean that one's been going around forever.
Well, that's only just been reported. But he was using it as bail money for court dates and stuff like that for his golf courses.
This magic, it destroys everything. What good is power if there's nothing left to rule?
This is what the court wanted all along. An end to the old ways. A new beginning.
I won't be party to the death of innocents. I won't...
Let him go.
Be silent, knight, or I'll let you taste the blade you once carried. I wish to speak to your friend now. Look how the pearls shimmer with dark energy. Isn't it beautiful? My mistress offers a small mercy. Allow her to finish her work, and she'll make the deaths of the Sijiks fast and painless. But if you interfere, you will all suffer before you die. The sea-slowed trinkets. It was an easy just to alter the magic. To use their ability to siphon life energy and funnel it into the Crystal Tower. In the end, your own world will provide the power that spells its doom. Nirn's destruction isn't the goal, it's just a means to an end. The Crystal Tower grows more powerful with every iota of energy produced by Nirn's death. And with that power, Nocturnal will remake all reality into a perfect darkness. Mephala and Clavicus Vile are fledglings compared to my mistress. Nocturnal existed before this reality was even imagined, and she will ride its destruction into the next. This isn't an end. Good luck with that. Now stay out of the way, or death will be the least of your concerns.
Nocturnal must pay for betraying my mistress. But the magic of the Abyssal Pearls appears to do more than just siphon our life energy. It obscures my connection to Mephala. This shrine may be blocked, While a consecrated shrine offers the best conduit to a Daedric prince, there are other means. In the back chambers, I have a way to communicate privately with my prince. She's gone. I no longer sense her presence here. The abyssal pearls, however. The court helped seed them throughout Somerset. I can tell the Psijics where to find them before Nocturnal activates them all. First, though, we must contact Methala. Darian, go the other way and meet us in the back chambers. We want to make sure Nocturnal's Earl didn't leave us any surprises.
I'll go. But if this is just a ploy so you can betray us, you'll have to deal with me.
Destroy that creature, and then I can contact my prince.
There you are! This place is already as light! What is that thing?
Meet me outside, and we'll make contact with my prince. Methala, appear before your faithful servant.
I answer my Earl's summons only to find him with these unworthies. Do you betray me too, Lathan?
Never, my prince. We share a common enemy now.
So, the mortal who opposed me wants to speak. If what you say doesn't interest me, I will order Lathan to kill you. And what did the cowardly Prince of Bargains offer you? Was it something so intriguing that you would risk my wrath as well? Speak, before my patience wears thin. You would challenge Nocturnal in the Crystal Tower? Since gaining the heart of transparent law, the tower serves as an extension of her own realm. It amuses me that you want to thwart her plans. She'll destroy you, of course, but I am still amused. How desperate you must be to offer the very relics I once sought. I will think upon your request. Before you enter Vile's realm, have my Earl contact me again. At that time, I will either help you, or I won't, as is my prerogative.
That's it? A maybe?
I'll return to Arteum with Darien and tell them what we learned. Meet us there.
What's that? Yeah. Huh? A broom? I don't know, if you lived close... Yeah, but if you lived close enough, it probably wouldn't be an issue to order a broom from Amazon. No. True. Yeah, we can do that. I hadn't decided what to do with dinner yet, but yeah, definitely. Right. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
What did you just summon?
Wall of fire. So you slam your staff down. It's the wall of elements thing for the destruction staff that I normally use it with the electric staff, but I'm trying it with a fire staff this time. So you slam staff on the ground to create a flaming barrier in front of you, dealing 1002 fire damage to enemies in the target area every 1 second, and then it burns enemies for 20% more.
Okay, it just looked like your pony or your pets were being summoned from the staff. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, okay. So that's my elemental. You get that with a sorcerer thing. So it goes two ways. With where is it? It's Daedric summoning. So you get an unfamiliar that starts off as a little gremlin looking thing, and then you can evolve it one of two ways. You can get the unstable clan fear, and that gives you health back. So if I hit the summoning button for it again, I get health from him, and he sort of tanks for you. So that's for like things that aren't direct fire. But if you get one that you don't need tanking for you, you can get a flying one, a flying unfamiliar, and they will do damage with you.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to
so
just
got
tank
the
for
attack
you.
of the tank. Yeah.
So I've just grabbed the tanking one for now, and I might change it later if I don't need it later on. See how tanky this guy gets. Eternal's favor. Where'd we put that mincemeat in the back freezer? Alright, I've got to jump up for a minute and pull this out of the freezer. I'll never defrost.
Yep.
Welcome back. Despite breaking 3
Welcome back.
toes in the process.
Oh shit.
I kicked the corner of the lounge as I was coming out from the balcony. Caught like my 3 middle toes. It's a like oak foot lounge.
Well, that wasn't a very smart thing to do, now was it?
Nah, it kind of hurt a little bit, just a tad too. Just enough for to make it difficult to walk. What? Oh, she plans on not needing to pay rent by next year. Well, I mean, she plans on living in a place for Steven again by this time next year, so it shouldn't matter to her. Yeah. Claims 2 minutes.
We failed. The Conclave, despite its best efforts, wasn't able to attune the Resolute Diamonds. We can't use the diamond keys to enter the Crystal Tower. But what about you? Were you able to track down Darien and the traitor Lathan? Using the Crystal Tower and Sotha Seal's technique for utilizing life energy? Doomed. Without a way into the Crystal Tower, we can't even attempt to challenge Nocturnal, let alone try to stop her. Is that what the Psijic Order is reduced to? Forced to accept help from the same Daedric princes that got us into this trouble in the first place? Still, getting to the tower won't matter if we can't use the diamond keys to get inside. I opposed this line of reasoning when Lathan first suggested it, as bargains with the princes don't often end well. But what choice do we have? Still, thanks for finding a way forward. I'll start making preparations for the Dreaming Cave. In the meantime, Sotha Seal asked me to send you to his study the moment you arrived. I'm not sure what he wants, but you should tell him about your interactions with the betrayed princess. Something to do with the Crystal Tower, no doubt. Sotha Seal has never been forthcoming, though for some reason, it appears that he's taken a liking to you. But tell me, what of Darien and Lathan? Both decided to return? I'm surprised. Meridia's knight has a stake in this, but why would Lathan volunteer to return? It makes no sense. Well, so the seal waits for you in his study. Tell him about the alliance with the Daedric princes, and ask him if he knows what we can expect to face inside the Crystal Tower. I'll wait for We'll want to send a small force, but leave the majority of the Conclave behind, in case the efforts in the Crystal Tower fail. Leave the details of that to me.
The Tribunal has been warned. They will make preparations in case the efforts here fail. I doubt that even they can weather the resulting storm if the worst comes to pass. As I calculated, your actions will determine the outcome of these events. In part, determining the possible consequences of disparate actions becomes easier when studying the primary catalyst. You have a tendency to fill that role in almost all situations. What happened after the Sapiarchs failed to attune the diamonds? A bold move. Still, I see the logic. Who better to send against their betrayer than the mortal who bested their plans at every turn? If Mafala agrees, you'll be able to assault the tower. I just wish I knew what Nocturnal hopes to accomplish. I'm not sure that's within the capability of the Crystal Tower, but if she uses my technique for siphoning life energy to supercharge the tower... An interesting application of the magic of the Abyssal Pearls. It could work, I suppose. If Nocturnal uses the life force of Nirn to increase the power of the Crystal Tower, she can then use the same technique to steal the energy of the Daedric princes as she invades their realms. Infinite connections, infinite power. Ingenious. Gather your companions and meet me in the Dreaming Cave. We must contact Vile and Mafala so you can enter the Crystal Tower, recover the heart of transparent law, and repair the Tower Crystal. That will require a burst of divine energy, though. Transparent law, the crystal at the top of the tower, is as much metaphysical as it is tangible. Only divine energy can reconnect the heart and make the crystal whole. Of course, Nocturnal is aware of this as well. If Nocturnal performs the restoration, and once again merges the heart with transparent law, her connection to the tower will become unbreakable. She truly will ascend to an infinite state of being. You must enter the Crystal Tower and recover the heart. Then...
to the wrong spot? No, I talked to Darian first. Fuck Darian.
This is Arteum. Raz is impressed, and truly frightened by the very strange sky.
Ah, here comes your friend now. Just remember, you were never here. The Conclave isn't fond of visitors.
For a place that doesn't like visitors, Raz thinks it's pretty busy, yes? Raz never had the urge to travel to Oblivion, or visit a magically displaced island. But now Raz feels like the cat who caught the farmer's prized turkey. It is good to see you safe, my friend. Now, tell Raz you have a way to save Somerset. Raz knew that strange talking dog would lead you into trouble. Do you really think we can trust those Daedric princes? No, too late for that. Tell Raz the rest of your plan, yes? Foolish, but brave. Also very foolish. Raz has walked into certain death many times and emerged with his fur intact. Mostly. But Raz knows why you do this thing. Raz will not try to talk you out of this. He will instead give you happy news. Raz warned Queen Irene. She has promised to contact the leaders of the other alliances and assemble a mighty force to deal with this threat. Which brings us to the not-so-happy news. The mighty force won't reach Somerset for quite some time. Oh, Raz could tell you about prevailing winds, unusual storms, and other factors beyond our control, but it amounts to the same thing. We're on our own, my friend. Not this time. Raz must go back and lead the divine prosecution in defense of Somerset. If the Crystal Tower keeps exploding, we will evacuate the island and save as many people as we can. May the luck of...
You are a terrific father to our daughter, Lathan. I'll never forget that.
You were always Elderway's hero, Val. I envied the way she looked up to you.
I'm sorry, Lathan. I should have been there with you, with her, at the end.
You were trying to save her. I know that. It was just... Damn it, we need to win this, Val.
Things will never be the same between me and Lathan again. But I think we understand each other a little better now. Funny how the approaching end of the world has a way of putting everything into perspective. I've been a member of the Psijic Order for more years than I can remember. But this is the first time since my daughter's illness that I've been truly frightened about what's to come. The world ends all the time. It's just that I'm more accustomed to that being a personal event, and not a shared experience. The world ended when the Right Master died, for example, but only from his perspective. If Nocturnal remakes reality... You have a way of instilling confidence, my friend. You're similar to the Right Master in that regard. If we can't have him at our side for this, I'm glad to at least have you. I just hope...
This shrine, Val and I built it for our daughter after she died. High elves don't bury their dead, but we needed something to remember her by. She loved climbing this tree before the illness took her. I forgot how beautiful it was. With the Psijic Order and my mistress Methala aligned toward a common goal, I'm feeling practically giddy with anticipation. But never fear. I'll re-establish my word. The court offered me a purpose after my life lost its meaning. Our princes promised to remake the world, turn it into a better place, a paradise, and they were going to elevate the Altmer back to their status as gods. Suffering would come to an end. Not in the least. Remaking the world to eliminate death and disease is one thing. Destroying everything to turn yourself into a being of infinite power, well, that's something else entirely. Methala will see that and provide the help you need.
What's a wow?
Psijics must be wine drinkers, because this ale they make tastes awful. I brought Lathan back, and what does Valsurin do? Sends me off without a word or a thank you. So when do we head out to assault the Crystal Tower? No one tells me anything around here. I knew I could count on you. You're always straight with me. I appreciate that. Still, the last time I went off to fight a Daedric prince, there was a celebration. A party! This time it's just us. What? No, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean back then there were more familiar faces, friends who I knew had my back, charging into battle with allies I trusted. There was a comfort in that. I'm practically a stranger. And trust me, I am grateful for that. You're kind of like me in a lot of ways, aren't you? An outsider caught up in things we don't fully understand. Whatever happens, when this is over, let me buy you a drink. Then we can have a proper celebration.
You run back inside to listen to him talk about buying me a drink? Fuck you.
Well, you don't want him to buy you a drink?
I didn't want to have to come all the way back inside to tell her and to tell me that. Why couldn't you tell me that downstairs?
I mean, hey, free drink though.
Or I could just steal it.
I mean, I guess that's still a free drink.
Since I'm a sorcerer, I could just, you know, Jesus some water.
Talk to me when you're ready to proceed. This is the moment of truth. Begin. Nothing can stop the rush to the grand conclusion. Make sure you have everything you need before I activate the dreaming.
No, I don't, but I'm doing it
I'll
anyway.
lead you through the fields of regret to reach the Crystal Tower.
Hey, that dog just talked!
I can establish contact with Methala. She's ready to appear if you're willing to lower the defenses.
Oriandra, Valserin, assist me. Let us open a path and not keep the Prince of Secrets waiting.
So the seal, the false god. I should have expected to see you.
Lady Methala, will you honor the agreement you made with this mortal?
I am always true to my word. Now, send forth the mortal who consistently avoids the tangles of my webs. You are strangely consequential for a mortal. In my calculations, I somehow overlooked your significance. And yet, that is worked to my advantage. For now we have a chance to thwart Nocturnal, and that will be something to savor. I can attune the diamond keys, but that won't be enough to keep you safe. Using the secrets she stole from So the Seal, Nocturnal has infused the Crystal Tower with boundless energy. It makes the tower's connection to reality increasingly unstable. I must turn the Resolute Diamonds into more than just keys. They must become an anchor, something to lock you to this reality. Without such a weight, you will be lost as the tower rapidly shifts from one plane to the next. And in exchange, 2 trivial concessions, nothing more. First, just as Vile sends his hound, I want you to take my Earl Lathan into the Crystal Tower. And second, I wish a private meeting with So the Seal after reality has been saved. Do we have a deal? 2 resolute diamonds, imbued with the power of Methala. Now they merge into a single gem. 1 resolute anchor to serve as both key and safeguard. Do not lose this. Only its presence will keep you and your companions anchored to this reality. Remember, if any of you stray too far from the protection of the resolute anchor, you'll be lost in the nothingness between realities. And know that I will be watching.
Can she do that? I hate being spied on.
Now it's my turn. Let me use the gift my master gave you, and I'll get you to the Crystal Tower.
Get the heart and restore the crystal known as transparent law. But remember, you'll need a relic of divine energy to accomplish that.
Lathan, promise me you'll keep them safe.
I promise, Val.
I bet Nocturnal knows we're coming. So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already?
Mother and bones! Nocturnal sends creatures into our realm, not while Barbas is on guard. Scoffin! Come forth!
Where are you going, creature?
I promised to show you the way. There, follow that path. That's the way to the tower. Now, I have a realm to defend.
I don't think I like Barbas very much.
And to think we're depending on the actions of mortals. Ah, well, let's talk. Nocturnal dares much attacking my master's realm. But here you are, safe and sound. The Crystal Tower. At least it's the version that exists in the Fields of Regret. Now, I really need to get back to barking and biting Nocturnal's minions. Well, that depends on how good Mephala magic is. If you're attuned to the Resolute Anchor like she promised, then the doors to the Crystal Tower will open at your approach. If not, you'll more than likely die on the doorstep. That was the plan, yes. But plans change when Nocturnal attacked my master's realm. Now Clavicus Vile wants me to repel those invaders and start preparing contingencies in case you fail. Understand, I have no contingencies, so try not to fail. I've never been inside a tower that straddles every reality, but I expect you're going to have to go up, up, up. If you do reach the Night Mistress, fight her once for me. Remember Mephala's warning. Stray too far from the Resolute Anchor, and you'll get lost between realities.
Fucking goddamn telemarketers.
Boy, they want to sell you whatever they have.
Fucking just non-stop phone
This
calls.
place looks surprisingly intact.
The interior and the exterior of such places rarely coincide perfectly. I pity the sapiarchs that were present when Nocturnal unleashed this magic.
A dead end? Did we make a wrong turn?
Wait, the tower. It's moving. Fascinating. It appears to be reconfiguring itself.
Then let's get moving before the tower remakes this platform out of existence.
I expect we'll see more evidence of this malleable nature the higher we climb.
Look at this place. Part of the ceiling has fallen in.
Yes, but what happened to the Shadow Sapiarchs? They were thick as crows on the lower levels.
Stay back!
Really? A walking volcano?
I don't know how you entered the tower, but you must get out of here.
She's still alive. We have to help her.
No, stay back. The relic that protects me, it's failing. You can't help me.
She's right. Look how she's starting to fade.
Please, before I am lost, tell me, what happened? I deserve to know why the tower has done this. Nocturnal? So I am to die as a pawn in some game played by a Daedric prince? I'm sorry, but you've reached a dead end. The explosions. The exit is blocked by debris. There's no way to move it. You should turn back and flee. The old ballista. If you could get it working again, it might be strong enough to punch through the debris. Oh gods, the relic. I'm not ready to die. I don't want to die.
Let me help you. Clear your mind.
It's so hard to concentrate.
Think of your loved ones. Picture their faces, and my magic will help you.
I see them. The pain is fading. I can see.
She's gone.
Her last moments were peaceful. I saw to that. The magic that held back the shadows is gone. They'll be upon us before we know it.
The dying Sapiarch was right. That is a ballista. It's not broken, it's just missing a few parts. Look around while I get the rest of it back in working condition.
A ballista?
That should do it. Just need a crank, a rope, and some ballista bolts. That should work. Let's blast away out of here. Now that's how to clear a path. I need one of those.
Curious. From the opening in the ceiling, it appears that we're no longer in Vile's realm.
So that's what they meant when they said the tower was in every realm at the same time.
Yes, that must control the gate across the chamber. It appears to require a key, however. Down there. That looks like a likely candidate.
Nocturnals started to repair transparent law. Soon none of this will matter.
You can't reason with crazy, Lathan. Besides, we've got company.
How observant, Knight. insist on prolonging your pain, Lathan.
You know nothing about pain.
A pity. I thought we were the same. No matter. Your quest ends here.
Enough! Just hand over the damn key.
She's just trying to slow us down. Meet up at the gate pedestal. Try the key pedestal. She did something to the controls. The gate won't open. We must be nearing the pinnacle of the tower. That's why Nocturnal sent her champion to slow us down. Nocturnal's Earl damaged this mechanism beyond repair. Even if we had acquired the key, I'm not sure it would have opened the gate. Sapiarch magic is powerful, but not as powerful as the magic of the Psijic Order. Since we don't have the key, I can try to overcome the damaged mechanism and then follow after you. I can operate the mechanism manually from here. Then, once you and Darien are through the gate, I can teleport across and make it to the other side before it snaps.
For very long! Gate! Lathan, watch out!
I have to stop you here. All of you.
I wondered if you'd actually show yourself instead of just projecting menacing images.
A closed gate won't save them, Lathan.
No, but this will keep you busy for a time.
No!
Where'd they go? Is Lathan gone?
That should keep her busy, for a short time at least.
Why are you glowing?
I was overconfident, I'm afraid. Valcerin always said I was too sure of my own abilities. I just assumed I'd be able to get back to the protection of the Resolute Anchor before I was unmade. Pity. I would have preferred a more heroic ending. I had to do something to get rid of Nocturnal's champion. At least for a little while. Beyond that, I really did hope that a moment outside the Anchor's protection wouldn't be fatal. Just something else you can tell Valcerin I was wrong about. You can stop Nocturnal. I'd really rather not see you and the Knight wind up with this fate. And if all goes well, you can tell Valcerin that I'm sorry. Now hurry. Nocturnal's Earl won't be gone long. I should be thanking you. You had no reason to trust me, yet you did. And you gave me a chance to see my wife. To reconcile with her in a way. Now go and beat Nocturnal. I have faith in you. Tell her I'm going to go be with our daughter. Tell Val that we will wait for her.
We should keep moving. There's nothing more we can do here. Nocturnal's realm. Gotta be nearing the top of this damn thing.
You thought Lathan could stop me? He's only delayed the inevitable.
Ignore the creepy voice. We have to keep going.
Hey, you hear me?
Hey.
But I can't.
You can't hear? Hello? Did you hit Frontline then?
I heard Frontline. Did you hear Frontline?
Yeah, I heard him.
Huh. Guess he couldn't hear us.
Yeah. No, we'll see him again in a minute. If not, we can transfer down there.
Yeah.
That's far enough. My mistress can't be interrupted. Her work is too important.
Give me the damn Dawnbreaker pack.
Come and get it! me?
Because Dawnbreaker was never intended for you.
Headset all fucked up. I don't know what happened
Meridia's
when
magic
I logged
is
off
gone.
earlier tonight.
The
and
blade
when I
isn't
picked them
yours
up again,
anymore
but
either.
We'll see about that.
The Corsair IQ software that handles my keyboard and my headset completely whacked out, and I had to uninstall and reinstall it.
Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Dying.
Yeah, it wouldn't give me any sound. I mean, the keyboard worked okay, although it kept saying there's a firmware update, and I tried to do it twice, and it kept saying could not accomplish, and then my
Nocturnal's Earl
keyboard
was
would just
wrong.
go away in the software.
Meridia's power. It's not gone.
Well, I
Her
mean,
magic
I
remains strong
unplug
and
my
vibrant.
keyboard every now and again because caps lock
The vessel.
locked on. I
The last
unplug it,
light
plug
of
it
Meridia.
back in again, and everything seems to pick back up.
It's me.
That's just weird, because I restarted about 4 times.
Everything
and
Meridia told me.
I don't know. And
The
for some
power.
reason,
It's inside
it decided to.
And with it, I can
Windows
remove
decided
the
to
corruption
mute
from Dawnbreaker. I can
all the
fill
sound.
the relic with divine energy again.
It was, I don't know, fucking weird.
Then this is even better. You can use the restored Dawnbreaker to save the world. I just won't be around to see it happen. I finally understand. I'm the vessel of Meridia, her champion. But you're the key to stopping Nocturnal and saving reality. I'm saying you've got this. Whenever a threat appears, you bring the champions together. You find a way to win. And I'll be at your side for this one final battle. Just not in the way I originally expected.
Yeah, I haven't tested it yet. I'd only just finished installing like 20 minutes ago. And I figured there's no point trying to turn it on.
I'm returning the last of Meridia's power to the blade, so you can stop Nocturnal. I wouldn't do this for anyone else. Thank you. For everything.
I was surprised fires showed back up.
Yeah, everyone's coming out of the woodwork these days.
Yeah, well, I actually thought Boss Speed was done. I can't remember if I've even got him on my friends list or not anymore.
Yeah, I looked actually last night at, I was like, okay, when's his 3 months up? Because I know it's coming up, but I saw he was in on December 12th.
He just hasn't been coming in the Discord. So it must be like, you know, his odd day off or something like that, and you'll come on and play for whoever knows how many long. It's not long, but
yeah.
Yeah, so he had been coming on, but he hadn't been, you know, in our Discord for over 3 months.
Well, I mean, he'd come on about every other month that was going on. That I saw, at least in the Mech Warrior.
But even with him, like the rules still stood. You let us know what's going on, you stay in the unit. You don't let us know what's going on, you know, you get removed. And all I would have taken was a simple message of, hey, I've got a new job, I'm really busy.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been that simple.
I don't know, he's been kind of flaky though since we were in SHGC, so. Ooh, we're coming up on the 2-year mark of my blow up with Zero.
On what?
The reason we left our SHDC and ended up in Mazer.
Oh, okay.
The guy that was the main guy in the unit was just being a complete and total douchebag, and I complained to the rest of the leadership about him. He found out it was me, and he wanted everybody to basically side with him because, well, he's him, and you know.
Yeah, he basically said to me he was going to take a break until the unit decided what to do, and after we had made the decision, he was hoping.
I will not fail you, mother!
He then sort of blew up about it and went, well, you lot are meant to be my friend. So what do you expect? I was expecting Frontline to be kicked out of the unit and used to take my side. So that's not what you asked. You asked for the unit to find a solution. I said the solution was automatically just removing him from the unit. And then all of a sudden we came on one day and had a message from to completely blocked us from the unit. It's like, alright, whatever.
Well, I'd been goading him a bit too, because he was sitting there pouting and messaging one of the other leaders, Kurt James, and saying, talking to him about stuff, and Kurt James would come and tell me, and I was like, if he really wants us out of the unit that bad, then he could just kick us. He has the power, and he just wouldn't do it. Finally, we actually left the unit on our own, but he banned us from no, it wasn't Discord, it was TS.
Yeah, well, apparently, from what I found out after that, the TS server actually, because he had somehow access to that code server, they finally found out about it.
Your strength is impressive. But
Yeah, it was a hack server.
Yeah, they found out about it.
Rise again,
Yep.
champion.
You can't stop
Yeah,
me.
he just
I only grow
think
stronger
like
as we bathe this world
Quay
in darkness.
and Veggie level ego, but in not as good a player. And
We
just
weren't pulling $15,000 for that when everybody, you know.
No.
Put it this way, my first training of using heavies and stuff, my sole purpose watching him was to basically protect his back to no damage.
in assaults.
He had a personal bodyguard.
Bodyguard.
Back, but scored fuck all.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
No, and if he didn't listen to his calls, he would just go ballistic. And he would just sit there and chew the riot act about how you fucked up. You know, it was never about him. It was, you know, you all let me down. You guys fucked up. Blah blah blah. And finally, I just had enough and said, "Piece of shit." Plus, he had started really like ripping into Wooten for, I don't even remember what it was. Oh, I know, because Wooten mouthed off to him. Because Sarah was being an asshole, and Wooten mouthed off to him.
Here, my friend?
And of course, that was, you know, you don't mouth off to him. How dare he? So he wanted Wooten like completely banned. I mean, it was just fucking stupid.
Law, it's a hole again.
And I
didn't think that was possible. And you stopped not to.
Yeah.
You're
He'd
back
give him
upon
7
Somerset,
days.
my friend.
And
The
if they
tower
turned
itself,
around and he'd come to
it
you and go, what did they
reformed.
say? And you go, oh, well, they're thinking
Of
about, no,
course.
they don't get a unit. They don't get a chance to be in the unit. It's a privilege to be in this unit and drop with us. Not a right. They've now lost that right. So they're no longer welcome. You retract the invite into the unit.
Well, and it wasn't just retracting the unit invite. It's you can no longer have contact
You can't
with that
drop with
person
them. Remove
at
them
all.
from your friends list. You can't drop with them. You can't talk to them.
Yeah.
Or you can, but just not when I'm online.
And if he finds out, he'd still get pissy with you.
And then when
Jesus
I started
Christ.
playing ESO, he started complaining that I was spreading myself too thin and I couldn't pay enough attention on Mech Warrior, and complained that I'd get off or you'd be playing another game and he'd send you a message on Steam going, "What are you doing?" "I'm playing this." "Oh, you're playing that, are you? Well, get the fuck off that and come over to Mech
As
Warrior."
I
And it'd
predict,
be, well,
the
you're gonna
summary
get
is
fucked. That's not
life
happening.
and death. It took
Yeah,
not
he was a great
much.
guy. Not really.
Every
Sounds
action
like it.
we take can tip the
Yeah.
balance of the
Interesting
flow
to
of
say the
time.
least.
And
Lost in the
because
moment.
nothing went in his
For
way
now,
after
I must attend to
I
other
complained,
matters.
he basically retired from playing Mech Warrior altogether. He basically went and pouted and threw a hissy fit. So. And fuck, I'd almost like to see him come back now and try and challenge me or give me to a.
Definitely learned to hate more since.
Oh,
being
fuck!
with
I
the
think if any,
We still have work
I mean,
to do, my friend.
my gameplay
I'm
went
afraid
up
we still
even
have
just
work
from
to
joining Mazer after
While
his
the Crystal
HTC
Tower is
away from
protected
him,
against Daedra,
and then it's only
it will
gone
take
up
an
since. But
influence far stronger
fuck,
than
I'd
you
love
and
to see
I.
him come back
Of
on
that
now and
I'm
go, okay,
sure.
I'm gonna 1v1 you guys,
We're
blah blah blah.
caught-
Let's
We've
go.
already seen the
Yeah, well,
devastation
I
that's
kinda hoped
possible
that at one
when the
stage,
tower
but
falls into the
really,
wrong
I'd rather
hands.
not just even
And the
fucking
recent
deal
attack
with
by
it.
Nocturnal
No, I
only
don't-
reinforces the need for greater protection.
I'd
I
rather
want
not,
you
but I'm
there
just
to
saying
help
if he
plead
ever
our
did.
case. Will you join us?
Although knowing him, he probably wouldn't say anything to anybody.
No, he wouldn't.
He would just, you know.
This whole time I've had Somerset fucking misspelt.
No. Oh, is it with an O?
No, it's like
I don't
summer.
remember.
It's like summer, as in the it's like summer as in the weather. And
Yeah, you
then
got
set,
double M's there.
And I don't know, fuck. Not that it really matters.
Yeah, it does. It matters.
Go and tell Oriandra of my plan. She'll know which parties to contact. Honestly?
Keep thinking I want to like these, sun spiders, and then I look at builds. Ugh.
You know, I haven't found anything that I really like with the Sun Spider either, but after playing another match today, with that 3 5s and a 10 on the Blood Asp, I'm still not liking it. So I might,
that's the
was saying that he put the Death Strike build on.
That's the ballistic one.
Mhm.
That build that Ivor and I use is pretty good, which
What's
is
that?
two LB20s and an LB10.
Will it
Oh
fit?
yeah, on the Charlie.
Yeah.
This is on the Bravo, but will it fit, Buck?
It's good to see you alive and well. Word has
I mean,
already
it's Omnipod,
spread
you
about
can
your
make it
daring
work.
exploits
Yeah,
within
you
the
can
Crystal
make it
work. Yeah,
Tower.
fair enough.
It's still a
Let's see.
little hard to
I don't
believe
It's all
what
on
you're
the shoulders.
told. Of
It's a
course,
20 in each, and one has an extra 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't. I got a different build on that. Yeah, it's the Charlie is
that
the one,
doesn't
but
sound
you can do
good.
that.
Yeah, I
Is
could
there
do it on the
another
Bravo
crisis
and
I have yet to be informed about?
Yep.
Yeah, because you have your 20s
I'd
are in the
almost
arms
rather
and
deal
your
with
10s
another
in the shoulder.
crisis
I mean,
than
I
try
guess
to
you could
convince
change
the
it up,
Sapiarchs.
but
Is it?
Still,
that's the way
I
mine
think
are.
mine are all on the shoulder.
Sotha seals in his.
You can't have them all in the shoulder.
No, look. From
Then
looking at
then like the 10, then the 20s are on the shoulder and the 10s in the
20s are
arm.
the shoulders and 10s in
You
the
can't
arm,
put
yeah.
it. Oh yeah, you're right. 20s are in the shoulder, 10s in the arm. Okay.
Yeah, in the way
I
the
think,
Bravo
I'm pretty
stands
sure.
is you can put
I
a
just-
10 in the left.
Here
and
you
put
are
3
again.
5s in the right.
I thought such an
Yeah, I
outcome
just
like
looked at it and it's
the
20s in
time
each
has
shoulder and a
come
10
for
in
my
the arm.
departure.
Yeah.
I've always felt a sense of peace in
God
my
damn
pain,
it!
but
You
also
lock your torso,
discomfort.
or you lock your arms
a
rather,
consistent dilemma within
and you
me
just
which
focus
seems
on
to
a
have
torso
only
and drill.
grown.
So what, you just fire
I'll be glad to
them all
get back to the
together?
Clockwork
Or
City.
is
Yeah.
All together.
There's much to
20
do.
All together.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
All
that,
together.
that may work out. I might try that.
Just
instead.
fucking drill. It's gross.
While you confronted Nocturnal, I worked
I mean,
in the
it's,
shadow of your efforts.
You could probably
Negotiations
actually,
with
you
both
could easily do
Clavicus
4
Vile
10s on
and
this thing if
Mephala
you
were held,
wanted.
and a compromise was
With
decided.
Omnipod,
I think that-
kid, yeah.
Knowing the
Yeah,
nature
yeah. I'm
of
thinking
Daedra,
I'm thinking the
I doubt
220s
that
with
shall
the
be
10 is still
case.
better though.
However,
No,
any
it's 15
direct
instead of 40.
interference with Nern should cease.
50
While
instead of
the
40.
terms are met, of course.
Yeah, your alpha's 50 instead of 40.
Perhaps.
Okay.
She likely
It's just,
you know,
contemplates her
but
next
they-
course of action even now, given such a
You know, I
defeat.
haven't tested it with the
It
new
may be
heat.
centuries before
I'll go
It's
check it
probably
right
fine.
now.
I must
I'll
decline.
check it right now.
And so the gears turn
Like,
once
it heats
more.
up after a little while. Like,
Ever-changing.
Yeah,
after
it's
you're
not
done
bad,
drilling
though.
through 1 or 2 mechs.
With you
You'll
always
probably
in
have
the
to
center.
stop.
Shit,
Oh,
there's one. I just built one of them up a while ago, and it's got 3 LBX2s in it, and like 6 ER mediums. And if I can sit there and hold the 2s down, firing all 3 LBX2s, and I still cool down while I'm firing them.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you don't heat up that much. I mean, I just alpha'd 4 times, and the highest the heat got was 31%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I might try that one.
Does some damage.
And they don't jam, so...
Nope. And you can carry quite a bit of. I only carry 2 tons for the 10, but I got like 6 or 7 tons for the 20s.
Yeah, I might finish up the stream and jump over on the mech warrior, try this build out. I'll just butcher the Bravo button instead.
You can do that, yeah. Unless you just buy one, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either way, really. I'll put a Bravo button.
Well, I just two-shot the awesome through the CT, so...
Oh, I changed the stick, so what does this one do now?
What?
Sling the staff down, create icy barrier in front of you, dealing 1134 frost damage and enemies in target area for 1 second and reducing the movement speed by 60. Children enemies become frozen and immobilized for 4 seconds. Huh.
Jesus, this game has ended like 3 times.
What do you mean it's ended like 3 times?
It's had like 3 wonderful ending spots and it just keeps going.
Oh.
It's like, I mean, I shouldn't really complain,